Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. Let's find out what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your current situation for Virgo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see here. We do have the Sword and the Rose. So there is some type of purification that has taken place, some type of clarity, and you do need to trust whatever truth you are receiving. Sometimes when we do receive truth, it can be a little bit challenging, right? But not for all of you. I'm just saying maybe for some. So don't let that stop you from, allowing yourself to come into full bloom, just like this rose is. And we do have solidarity. We have, what does that say? Force, honor, protection, and power. So let's get a little bit more about the sword and the rose. I really sense Ace of Swords with this sword and rose, but let's get more, which is associated with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's get more about the sword and rose for Virgo. Wow, creature of air. Okay, this is more air sign. In fact, this is the Knight of Swords. However, this is a little bit of a different deck here. It's the creature of air. We have a lot of speed here. Okay, so you do need to know that there may be a force of energy right now that you don't want to back away from. Just kind of go with the winds of change and really trust and honor these changes that are happening or that you may even be forcing because you're running with truth and clarity. And you do need to know that momentum is picking up here. So you might even get more insight, revelation at a speedy pace. Okay, so we got more air sign. And, take this if it resonates. It may not for all of you, but you could also be dealing with someone with air sign, or someone could be, getting things moving here in a place where you are seeing some type of lifestyle change that honors more about your own truth, your own integrity, your own sense of well-being here. Now, I do feel that there may have been some type of, I don't know, argumentative person that you could be dealing with or have been dealing with. And it may be hard because this person may be backed by facts, or they just think they are, right here. But let's just get the focus back on you, because I'm not getting that for a lot of you. But the most important thing is just knowing that you are being provided with a lot of protection and something where I just see a lot of color going on here with this creature of air. So there is a sense of a powerful regeneration that has taken place. And so that's something you need to honor about yourself. You have shed some type of old, self or situation, or something that you may have cut through or found out about, and now we are either correcting something, or we're on a path where we're not going to get into a vicious cycle or some type of pattern or hamster wheel that we don't want to be on. What else for Virgo? I see you, Virgo, as this rose here, and that sword and this guardian angel here as well is really protecting you, because this rose is also gentle, or I should say fragile, and it's worth protecting. The unknown, we got the enigma here. And what I like about this is there's something divine being drawn down into this being here. And I feel this being is representing you. And this divine energy is being poured into this being here and allowing things just to fall into place. And when you allow things to fall into place, it's a beautiful piece of artwork here. Do you see that? Everything knows where it needs to go here. So I do feel a lot of you that there's something opening up, if it hasn't already, where you could be assured that yes, you are going into the unknown, but you're coming in trained and skilled here, because we have come to some type of possible conclusion, truth, movement that gets us, going into the right direction. Let's get more with the unknown. And it's like you're taking things in little by little. So, there may be something here. We'll get more about that too. There may be something here where if you do feel like you've been going too fast with things, maybe slow it down a bit. Allow things to fall into place. But I'm also seeing clarity here too with this being. Because now that we're clear, we can receive. And things are just falling right into place. Oh my God, that's the Empress. See, it's like the situation couldn't be more perfect. Now, there could be someone here too, but you are embodying this Empress energy, right? So you're getting filled up here. And with the Empress, conditions couldn't be more perfect. And so we're inspired to take action. This Empress has a quality of the Magician mixed in with her, as well as the High Priestess. So there's a lot going on with the unknown, right? The mystery, and being a vessel or a source to allow this to come. And that's exactly what you've been doing and what's been going on or what's about to happen. Something new, something creative, something really abundant as well. And now I would say, if you already feel abundant in life, great. Don't make excuses for it. Don't justify it, because you do have the right. It's like your birthright to have this abundance. And perhaps this is exactly what's happening here. I'm just seeing a lot of gold here. So we are, in sense, inheriting something from the divine that is very abundant, prosperous, or has great potential to do that if we are nurturing. And also, I feel that you're being guided to take really good care of oneself. Now, there may be someone that could be impregnated, but not all of you, right? But you do need to know that you are being chosen to be impregnated with something that's being created in your life. You just may need to remain, in a place of stillness a little bit more, especially because, we do have the speed card. And if we're going too fast, it might, we might make a mess here. Okay, so we got Taurus and Libra coming through with the Empress. There is a maternal energy at play here strongly. So there could be a divine partnership also in the making, or, some type of union here where conditions are just perfect for something or a connection to thrive. Okay, what else for Virgo? The Chiefess, strength tested. This is the strength card. Yes, perhaps your strength is being tested at this time because, it does take a lot of strength to overcome, fear, worry, or maybe even pride in an aspect here, just an aspect where we want to have control or be in control, right? Especially when we don't know everything and you can only see so far here. So I do feel that we may need to watch out for the tendency perhaps to do anything impulsive. Okay. Now, if it's a positive thing, action and reaction. So if it's a positive thing, by all means, go for it here because, I was talking about you being trained and skilled here. And so, yeah, the heavens have prepared you to, really manifest some type of great strength and wisdom in its full glory through you. But conditions are perfect here. Honor, respect, I see. Power with that sword and rose. What else for Virgo? Okay, Virgo, this one wants to speak. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Taurus is coming out the Hierophant. This is all about a higher power or believing in a higher power, or perhaps being sovereign onto your own self here, especially when it comes to your own spiritual path and wisdom, right? But you may not all of you Virgos may resonate with that, but we are in a place where we are being gifted some type of knowledge, comfort, especially if we are being tested by our strength, our will. Again, we're not moving too fast either with the Hierophant. So, there may be something with, again, if you are feeling like you're being rushed or you're rushing things, just maybe take it down a notch or two. And also, trust that heaven is impregnating you with a lot of good fortune, wisdom, insight, creations. What's important for Virgo to know about the Hierophant here? The King of Cups, someone who's emotionally stable. So perhaps we do need to, stay strong, right? And, there may be a healer or your own abilities too, to become a healer or counsel of some type here that is benefit not just for you, but others as well. Now, yes, I do see some type of love could be at play here, okay? Because heaven could be bringing you some type of union and partnership that is designed for you. Prayer is being answered here. Some of you, you're, being guided, to stay on the right course or the path that's most suited for your own spiritual needs at this time. And yes, if you've been praying for some type of spiritual partner, that could also be here as well with the King of Cups. But mostly I am seeing something where we're doing whatever we need to do to stay, compassionate yet emotionally strong. Okay, now this is interesting. I was getting something about deflection. So I do feel that you may have been or could be dealing with someone that deflects a lot. So again, like someone that, I don't know, you may just, it could be exhausting to change someone's mind or get them to open up at this point. So you're, focusing on things that offer you comfort, that is seeking comfort from you in a way that's beneficial. Just honor your need for balance and the balance of the mind and emotions here. But know that you are being guided here. Spirit is definitely guiding you here when it comes to some type of emotional engagement with another and creativity, leadership. What else? We do have water sign coming through with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Got the Ten of Wands. Okay, this is a card where we do need to watch out for burnout when we're talking about taking care of yourself or putting the focus on you here. Now, you may need to get some things done, right? Especially if you feel that you've been doing something that's a pattern here. You've got all the power right now, if you haven't already, to change that up. Or someone maybe it's someone or news may change it up for you as well, but you've got to act on it. Let's get more about this Ten of Wands. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also, not all of you, but some of you may have this feeling of, you may be feeling guilty about things right now, and you just got to really let that go. It could be guilty for having good things or knowing something or maybe having to leave some things behind, or maybe perhaps we are, just taking on things because we feel guilty because, we want to help others, or perhaps not all of you, but, watch out for people pleasing here. Right? But there is something lining up where we are feeling renewed. It is time to really trust that your situation is destined to improve if you don't. Your hard work is paying off as well here with the Star card. So there may be, reward for merit, recognition here. Aquarius is coming through with the Star card, but don't lose hope. Don't forget to look up to the heavens here, especially if things are getting tough. But something is happening here with alignment, with destiny here, ending something that may have just been too much. 10 of Wands is too much. What else? Nice. We got the Ace of Cups, rejuvenation, fulfillment, true love, contentment, and yes, abundance, because we feel free. We feel like a reboot or a recharge or a reset here, but we also are very happy because we are at a new place or a new beginning here with something that is very nourishing, which you do need. And again, conditions are perfect. So, yes, there is something strong about love or a great fulfillment for you on the horizon. So do not lose sight of what's really going on. Some of you Virgos may just be, working so hard in the background, right? And so others just really don't know what's going on. And you need to know that your efforts are being seen by the heavens here. But your destiny is meant to change here, especially when it comes to a more abundant way of life, a more comfortable way of life, This is a good indication. I feel like I want to grab this card too. You guys might even have, a work or occupation or project or something that you just are inspired to keep perfecting, you can love and stay dedicated and loyal to. Maybe some type of renewed hope too, especially, take this if it resonates, especially if some of you Virgos, you had something that was passionate and now it's just become like a burnout in a sense. And so you're taking a step back or you're doing what you can. And Spirit is saying, if you honor and take care of yourself and are doing these things to make changes to help you, you are going to have some type of rekindling here, where maybe you thought passion was going away or a love of something that you had was going away, and you might find new inspiration and rekindle love on something that you've been dedicated to. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the 8 of Pentacles. What else? Wow, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. I do feel that there may be something where we can engage with something that doesn't make any sense, okay? Because I do feel that you're choosing logic over emotion, or you're doing what you can to perhaps stay logical here. Because there may be something too with this 5 of Swords where you may need to watch your back here. Some of you may have been hurt here. There's something going on behind the Queen of Pentacles back here. The Queen of Pentacles is you, whether you're male or female. And then we have the 2 of Swords here. What's the most important thing about this for Virgo? So, you've got to trust your intuition here when it comes to the intentions of others, or perhaps just having some type of strong boundaries. Knowing your, just knowing your boundaries here. Yeah, there's something that's ending here. Some of you, I feel that you're going to come to some type of conclusion. Someone may get called out here or something like that. It's like, yeah, we've had some type of painful ending or some type of ending here where we're not going to be tricked. We're not going to be, taken advantage of, because again, we've got some skills and you're getting some type of clarity and truth here. And I do feel that Spirit is saying, yes, you've been protected on this path here. So just ignore, others, or there may be something here where at this time, some of you Virgos, you may not like what's going on in the world or what you're seeing here because it doesn't hold some type of truth or integrity or authenticity, but you may just need to ignore it for this time, and just give to yourself here, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is doing things here to enjoy life. I can definitely see something strong about money at play here. So, be cautious with your money right now. I'm not saying, that you have to be worried about it. I would just say, there's just something here where right now we're just getting things more under control from experience. What else? Yeah, Six of Swords, nice. This is right after the Five of Swords. So we are headed towards better times. It's better. And what I see with this Six of Swords is we're up in the air. So we might be able to see a situation where we couldn't see before here. But some of you, it's like you're leaving something, done here. And it's something that you don't want undone. Okay. So it's like, you're just seeking whatever you got to do for peace and truth within your own self, which is bringing you and propelling you towards something better. So Six of Swords, we're coming out of a challenging time, a hard time, maybe a time of real hurt here. I definitely see something where we feel or know or sense some type of injustice. And the creature of air is this energy that's all about moving with some type of justice or, sense of truth and clarity and not backing away from that. What else? Because you are making way here. And if something has ended, I would just say, like, no second chances at this point. It's like something new, something far more fulfilling is happening here. Father of water. This is okay. The King of Cups is coming out a couple of times here. Balance and harmony. I mean, it is about allowing yourself like freedom and others' freedom here, right? Don't get too swayed, because the Father of water, now this could be you, this could be someone coming into your life as well, or that's in your life, that can help you and guide your ship. And it's funny that the Six of Swords, because it's usually a boat, but we're up in the air here, right? So it's like, I see these people as your guardian angel as you are riding on the waters here. You're not letting anything bother you here, because, and I do feel a lot of you, Virgos, if you're not there yet, you're going to get to a place where things just aren't going to bother you as much. And yes, we have something fulfilling when it comes to some type of companionship here. I mean, look at the size of this cup on this King of Cups here, the Father of Water here. And look at this big old Ace of Cups. There's definitely a person that's destined, or a person or a few souls here that's destined on your path. So yeah, there's just, the best is yet to come here, Virgo. What else? Wow, the best is yet to come. We got the Lovers. You're making decisions here, or something's happening, right? And yes, maybe it's going to happen with speed or whatever. Right? As long as you're feeling calm, then just go with however, the pace is going here. But there is something strong about you having, some type of choice that's going to make your heart and your mind happy here. See, some type of beautiful union. It's really meant to be here. So you are receiving a lot of things when it comes to communication in all kinds of ways. Signs. Of course, you're stepping into some type of new territory that doesn't feel too comfortable. But yet, does it feel comfortable to carry on everybody's problems too? Because I feel that that's another thing that's going on with you, Virgo, too, is that, you want to help everyone, or you might be carrying on other people's problems. Or maybe you've just, others are just too demanding for your time and your energy, right? So just be cautious of that, because you've got to, right now, you're preparing for something here. And it's nearing very soon with the lovers. I mean, they're already holding hands. In other lovers card, they're not even holding hands. So it could even be a sense of a instant connection, or maybe a past life connection here. In whatever form it comes to you, just be happy, because it's going to make you happy. All right, let's see. What else for Virgo? Oh, there you are, Virgo. See, Virgo, you do know the way here. There is something that is like tried and true for you, so just do that. We could be on a path here where we're seeking some type of spiritual fulfillment. Perhaps we are seeking that quiet time and not getting distracted by things or people who is there something going on here where I feel like someone keeps asking over and over and over? It's like something, over and over and over. Anyhow, we got you here. So, take care of yourself, honor yourself. You might even feel the need to simplify, or maybe you have simplified. But when I see this card, Virgo, I see you being in your full glory and power, because you are connected, or you're, associated with the Hermit card here. So let's get more. What's important for Virgo to know about this Hermit? It's like you have this source of power too, it's meant to connect with this other source of power here to create something absolutely divine and beautiful. We've got the counterpart. I mean, we've got the lovers, and now we got the counterpart to the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups here. So you're honoring what, a dream or a vision that lies and resides in your heart is seeking. And that's what you want to do. So yes, we may need to quiet the outer world. Some of you Virgos, there could have been, it's like a dawning of a new day here. So I don't know. I kind of get like something, maybe perhaps you went through a tower moment, something just maybe fell apart, or something that was maybe once felt secure was now you're realizing maybe it's a false security of some type, or, just something has changed. But what's propelling you and keeping you powerful is really trusting your own sensitivities to things right now. I really feel the more that you can have moments of silence, even if a few minutes a day, is incredibly helpful. Now, I'm not saying that some of you Virgos, you might already be doing that. Some of you Virgos, though, if you have been by yourself or doing something all alone right now, there is someone for you to connect to. So this might be a time where you need to know that, yes, you're ready to connect with another on a very intimate and emotional level here. We got a very caring and nurturing energy with this Queen of Cups. And look at how the Queen has her hand up, and look at the Lantern here. So something is working with your Lantern and this cup. It's meant to meet one another here. See, destiny. Okay, what else for Virgo? The Devil. Oh, strength card again. Okay, there may be this energy that's all over you, or perhaps, for some, we could be overworking ourselves, overdoing it. You may need to resist. Okay, it's like you're just doing too much. This lion needs aid here. Needs a look at the paw. The paw is bleeding, and we've got this healer. Oh my God, a healer. You or someone. It's like, you've got the right antidote or medicine for one another. Okay, so it's like some type of good chemistry here, but you do need to seek something here. If something's been too much, Virgo, you know, even if you can just plan a day or half a day to do something different, to take a little time out, because you do. Even this powerful lion needs help once in a while too. So we felt like we got burned here, or something has happened here. You need to watch out for getting burnt, okay? Because the Ten of Wands is burnout card. And they're literally, there's like a fire going on with this Devil card here. So resist your need to control everything. Some of you may need to really relax on too much work, or too much doing for others, or just too much of, if it's not doing for others, you might just be doing just too much. Possibly to avoid, or maybe you're not realizing, because I don't want to trigger you, avoiding to make a decision here perhaps. But you are being asked to resist some type of temptation. This is why, the hermit, Virgo, the hermit is seeking solitude or peace and quiet here, with self or another or others, where we feel some type of, sensitivity and support with one another, right? It's that solidarity. Right, Mr. Lenny? Okay, let's see. What else for Virgo? Virgo, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So some of you, it's like, this is the card of support here with the Six of Pentacles. You're holding the course. You're holding whatever light you need to. And you know what I'm seeing here? Some of you Virgos may need to not care so much about others right now. Okay. And now I'm not saying that you give up on your responsibilities. But if you know that you care too much about others in a way that it affects you negatively, then don't care, because there's something about you navigating yourself here and really listening to your heart and staying on the course here. Because Spirit is saying you're going to be provided for. Now, there may be something here where we have, some type of outcome that becomes fair and balanced here. But some of you Virgos might be exhausted here, right? And so you've either made the change, or you're being guided to be strong and not give in to things that are too exhausting for you. Because remember, you're sitting in this place where things are falling into place. Yes, your mind may be moving quickly here, but only allow your mind to shift in a place of clarity in the present moment, seeing things, observing, not just with your physical eyes, but also your third eye here. You're going to receive exactly what you need. So material needs or time or support will show up. What else? High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. You are stepping more into, the quiet zone. The illumination zone, the knowingness zone, which means you don't have time to give into fear. You also don't have time for exhausting situations or people, because a High Priestess is receiving or capable of receiving sacred knowledge, confidence here. but also waiting for the time to cycle. Now, secrets could be at play too. But the thing about the high priestess is you don't want to give into self-doubt. Pisces is showing up here with the high priestess. Your intuition is really strong as well, Virgo. And sometimes when things get too loud or, or we, maybe focus on things instead of focusing on maybe what needs to be healed within yourself, or maybe, just something where you can give to yourself, right? Where you can give yourself that extra time that maybe you need for sleep or recovery or, whatever. Okay, so, it's like the knowingness is really knowing great fulfillment is going to exist for you. And it does exist right now. I mean, you got the Ace of Cups twice. Okay, Virgo, we don't really have a whole lot of cards. There's a lot of double cards here. So a lot of things have double meanings. And you might be figuring this out right now. Double meanings, allowing you to be in a space in reality where your truth can exist and be real and right, and so can another or others. And you don't really care. All you care about right now is standing in this truth, knowing that you are being kissed by the divine right now. The altar of water, love overflowing. Do not let others drain you or your resources right now. Some of you, just take it if it resonates. But if you feel that you might be draining your pocketbook, or maybe we're overdoing it on spending, get control of that now. Not saying that you're not going to have a time to, spend, but there may be a need to, just pay attention carefully, because someone here in this Nine of Wands is looking, with the telescope here. So, we're keeping, we're protecting and keeping our eye on our valuable resources right now. And getting into a place, if you're not there, knowing that you're in this place of receiving the flow of more abundance. Love overflowing, spiritual love. And yes, love with another, self-love here. Most importantly, you're not feeling drained, you're feeling full. And that's how you know you're ready. Okay, what else for Virgo? The shadow, trials and tribulations. The moon card. Did the moon card come out again? I felt like, did we get the moon? No, it was the high priestess. Let's see. And choose freedom. So you can feel free about, doing something a little different, maybe giving more into a wild aspect of yourself or an instinctual side of self here. But there is something igniting, or it's about to ignite. On the other side of the shadow card, which is the moon card, because we can't see everything yet, is some type of beautiful creature, a creation. And that's exactly what's happening here, because you're creating it with your own sensitivities and also the other components that life is offering, and making something new or meeting someone new. Don't let voices in your head or the little thoughts in your head that are negative to override what's really going on here. Because what's really going on is the mystery of some type of profound new freedom that is being offered to you. And maybe also with your own creations, or perhaps for some of you, there could be something about writing things, or just the way that you communicate, and feeling free with that. And, free where you feel like, hey, I can be a little risky in a way that feels exciting, not threatening. What else? Page of Swords. Oh, boy. I was getting a message earlier about the Page of Swords, so just take it if it resonates. The Page of Swords is a messenger here where we can receive news that could be exciting, yes, or it could be challenging. And so you don't want to shoot the messenger, right, with the Page of Swords, because, You know, the Page of Swords offers some type of challenge, though, with this. Okay. So let's get more about the Page of Swords for you. We are in a place of, you know, waiting and, you know, some type of new experience here. So we got this hot air balloon because there is something about riding up in the air here. What's important for Virgo to know about this Page of Swords? Altar of fire, good juju. A new chapter, new way of seeing or feeling and believing. So there is something that is offering you some type of good juju here. We got the Ace of Wands here with the Altar of Fire. So you've had some type of rebirth. Because I am sensing, I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Judgment card here. So we've had some type of rebirth, and now, you know, Spirit is saying you're ready. You know, you're ready for, you know, whatever is going to come your way. But you do need to watch for directions. That's the whole thing. Watch for directions, and then be willing to, you know, confront things too. Not in a way that's gonna make you feel nervous, but Spirit is saying you're far more protected and capable of confronting anything or anyone here. But directions are coming. A passion has already been ignited here. It's like waiting for you to find it. So will you go on this ride? I would if I were you. You know, here's the ride. Father of water, staying, you know, emotionally tolerant of yourself and others at this time, because you are moving and navigating through some tough situations, or you have. But it's because you're honoring something that's very powerful that may even be unexplainable. And that's okay. What else? We have a union. I told you. It's the shadow and this creature of fire. It's coming together. Wedding rings, wedding, married, a soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So you may have this and it may strengthen, or you're going to get this. Now, not all of you, it's about a person here. I mean, there is some type of union that's happening with the divine and yourself that's going to give you an everlasting promise. But you're not meant to feel alone or feel, you know, incompatible with things. Compatibility does exist. But we got to be willing to, you know, embrace the unknown and allow things to fall into place. It's almost like this Page of Swords just came out of nowhere. Boom, right there. The only scary thing is if you're scared of heights, then you're going to have a problem getting on the hot air balloon. But that's the ticket, right? It's overriding that fear, confronting that fear and doing it anyways. Because good juju exists for you. This is your good karma. What else? Nope, that's it. Okay, so Virgo, I want to find out a near positive outcome for you, for Virgo. Nice, Virgo. Wow. Finding solidarity here, maybe with spirit, with a falcon. I think that's a falcon. Anyhow, we are really realizing our dreams, or a state of abundance or comfortableness where, yes, we are self-reliant and independent and valued. And we are appreciating the things that we have attained, that we are attaining because of self-discipline and training. So your training and self-discipline in some way, shape, or form is paying off in big dividends for you, Virgo. Look at how this falcon is on her arm like that. That takes a lot of training. She knows they've got a beautiful, perfect match here. They honor and respect, right, between one another here. So I love that your near outcome here, positive outcome, is seeing yourself realize a dream, or you're just, you know your own value. And we could have success with something entrepreneurial here. We could have success with some type of freedom and singlehood here, or doing things at a leisurely pace. Abundance is your birthright. So here it is. So be prepared to, have some time to really, enjoy yourself, your maybe creatures, your creations, your loved ones. I want to see what's behind the Nine of Pentacles. Just real quick, Knight of Cups. And I do see romance is going to happen right at the perfect timing here, right? The movement that you need will happen at the perfect time. It's like your journey is to be in this place of great comfort, luxury, abundant thinking, abundant feeling, and just appreciative of life because you know your extremes, right? You're talented, you're gifted, and we are moving towards some type of significant path of love. And it's going to happen. Because the Knight of Cups is a card of romance, love, intuition, harmony, balance, dreams being realized, because we're no longer afraid. Because you've hit a level of success, baby, and it only makes you stronger and stronger. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you. Love and light.